You know, I try not to really think about it. Everybody on our team knows what's at stake, but we don't want that streak to create anxiety in what we do, you know, and it can happen even if you don't want it to. You know, there's nobody in our locker room that walks in every day and says, you know what, if we keep the streak going, great, but if not, fine. That thinking isn't in our locker room, right? Everybody wants to be the team, the player that continues it, but it's not about that. It's about our best performance we're capable of having on Thursday night against Oregon. And there's a lot that goes into that prior to the game beginning. You know, whether it was 2 days ago, yesterday's practice, certainly today and tomorrow, the shoot-around on the game day, and, you know, the concentration and effort level in the game. But for us, that's what we're after. When we've been at our best, our focus has been on just that. Arizona being its very best, knowing that we play in front of a special crowd, and it's both the crowd and our own performance that makes us difficult to beat. And if we lose, we don't want to lose and have that feeling of we left some money on the table, so to speak, or we all have that resentment that we could have done more. And I think, you know, that gives you the peace of mind to perform well. And that's what we're talking a lot about. And Thursday's game obviously is a huge game for us. I believe Oregon's the best team in our league. You know, Dana Altman is, I think, one of the great coaches in college basketball. What he did last year was remarkable. I can't believe that he didn't win the National Coach of the Year. I can't imagine anybody overcoming more adversity and taking a team further than he did under those circumstances. It's incredible. And every team that he's coached at Oregon since he's been in our conference, they always seem to reach their potential or overachieve, almost to win more games than you maybe initially thought they were going to. And the faces have changed, the names have changed, but their identity of pressure basketball, you know, pressing, mixing their defenses, you know, being relentless with the pace, offensive rebounding, every team that he coached has those same qualities. And that's the starting point when you play against a team like Oregon. Can you play hard yourself? Because if you can't, especially this year, it's difficult because they have some really good players as well. Well, they have a lot of returning players. I think Tyler Dorsey, as a freshman, is, you know, a lot similar to an Alonzo Trier for us, as, you know, a young player, but a guy that's capable of scoring big, an elite shooter. We have a lot of respect for Tyler, know him well. You know, you look at their point guard, and his assist-to-turnover ratio is incredible. And he's risen to the challenge. And when Dana Altman coached at Creighton, he had a lot of point guards out of that mold where they ran the team, they were gritty and tough-minded, and they took great pride in high assist, low turnover. And they have that right now. I think they got outstanding point guard play. And then you mix in like the two newcomers we talked about, and then, you know, the returning players that were a part of last year's season for Oregon. You put that all on the same group, they have an outstanding team.
Try this matchup. Low prices and faster checkout. You can count on it at Fry's.